welcome to Glitch Tech. As you can see, we're doing the Founders Early Access Edition of Fortnite, and I thank you for joining us. Please take a second to read this frickin' thing, as I really don't want to. Alright, let's get into this game. So, as you can see from the right off, you've got your quick play. That will launch you right into a match, no questions asked, no issues, right? Alright, we'll get back to that in a minute. Let's just get to the stuff that matters. You guys want to see how this thing has for settings, right? Well, let's get into it. So, as you can see, our frame rate can be between 30, 60, and, well, 120, and unlimited. You know, full screen, windowed, full screen, and windowed, pretty straightforward. We've got settings all the way ranging from 480p all the way, of course, to 1080p, and epic. Let's see. I don't know what that means. I'll just put that on, I guess. Here, hit apply. Let's see what happens. Nothing. Okay. So I imagine that is the maximum, resolution, whatever that is for you. We have VSync, we have motion blur, which I choose to keep off, show grass, and show FPS. As you can see, there's also an FPS counter over here. I'm just going to go ahead and shut it off for now because it's kind of killing my brain. If you guys are live streamers, you will be able to sign in to link your Twitch ID to be able to get streamer-specific goals to do everyday tasks that will get you extra money, extra points, extra whatever. Controller layout, that's, obvious. They're playing it on Xbox One right now, so good news there. Get your input, your audio. Let's get this friggin' music turned down. What is going on with my brain? Oh my goodness. Alright, brightness, we'll leave that alone. Game, we'll leave that alone. And we'll leave the rest of it alone. So, let's go over the map. As you can see, you can go to your home base, which we will get into later. You can collect points that are collected on your behalf while you're away. So this kind of has a mobile feel to it. You do some things and then come back to it, and it'll prop up for you, or you'll have new missions. Missions are pretty much all replayable as far as it goes. All of the quests that are under your quests here on the far right are the same missions that you're seeing on your map, just with a little bit of a different feel. You can, of course, look over the missions that you've done, and you can look over the challenges yet to come. Usually there would be a timer up here for that daily quest for the Twitch, but I'm not sure what's going on there right now. So, let's go back and we'll look at the store. Most people who got the absolute top-end Founders Edition were able to get this Ninja Hero, so congratulations to them. As you can see, you get loot based on what you might have for your V-Bucks, or what you might find as far as your Founders Coins. You collect those Founders Coins kind of as you go along, as you start beating the game and doing other things. As far as your research tiers and such go, oh good, these are working. I had to do a restart earlier. Some things weren't working for us earlier. So, as we go through the research tier, let's see, backpack size. I don't know what I want to pick. This is a lot of pressure. I don't know. Let's go with that. Why not? There you go. All for Glitch Tech. So, as you go through, you'll gain points for your skill tier trees and for your research trees. These things will be unlocked as you level up, of course, as any level progression goes. As you go along in your skill tree, to start off, you'll start seeing the bonuses that these things allow you to have as you progress. I am all the way out to here at the current moment. Let's look at the research tier. We were just there, as per. So, some of the other things are not unlocked yet because I'm a bag of garbage and have not actually played the game enough. So, let's get into schematics. Schematics are pretty much the be-all, end-all of the game as far as your weapons are concerned and as far as your traps are concerned, which we'll learn about later. These things, as you can see, we have a legendary one, which means we can make a legendary chopper tiger jaw at any time we want, as long as we have the materials that are displayed right here. And as long as we meet those requirements, we can make as many of them as we want, because as we use them, they're going to degrade and they're basically just going to break. The best thing that you can do is to recycle them before they break, if you are able to do that in the Onslaught. As you can see, you can make all manner of weapons, from pistols to rifles. They go from tier class all the way from common to rare to epic, all the way up to legendary. And, certain characters are going to be able to use some of these things to their advantage, such as melee weapons or pistols. So, I mean, there's things to consider there as far as that goes. Let's take a look at our heroes. I'm personally using the only epic hero I have because, who wouldn't, right? But each hero, based on what it does, has certain abilities that are going to unlock about it. So as you can see, I've only got 1 star, which means I have access... Pardon me, we seem to have had a... at the moment. And as you can see, the Shinobi is able to use certain abilities within its star rank structure as it's upgraded. These star ranks are what are needed to be able to use these master abilities. They're pretty much like milestones. However, when it comes to the other ones, as far as the 1, 2, 5, these are the level of the character, the actual leveling of the character, rather than the star count, which would allow you to use, say, Shinobi, or the next one would be Crescent Kick. Now, as far as the classes go, I gotta be honest, I'm in the frickin' dark, because we've got everything ranging from ninjas, to constructors, to soldiers, to, let's see, what else do we have? There's one more here, Outlanders. So, that's all well and good. And as you can see, they all have their own sort of abilities that go with them. Same with everyone else. Everyone pretty much ranks the same way as far as the abilities are concerned, and you can upgrade them at any time. Of course, my webcam is directly in the way, but right here on the right, you would hit the upgrade button and confirm the upgrades. Here we go. There you go. There's a level 10. I'm up to level 10. I can't get 9. I'm up to level 9. I can't get any further than that at the moment. So that would mean that I am now allowed to use up to 5 wind cuts, deep pockets, and all the such alike. The side characteristics of each one, I'm not entirely too sure about. Yes, you know, constructor base, as far as it is, seems to me that that would be most of the things that are good for your base, as far as it is, and it's true. So obviously right here, his particular special allows you to buff the base and do things that way. I don't know, really. I've just been kind of dabbling with each character. I encourage you to have fun with it, and you know, there's probably going to be some people who are going to help you as you get along. As you progress through the game, you may find that you've collected some defenders. I've collected a few here. These defenders can be used in your squads. Now, defender squads are where these things are generally used. Some of the ones that I have in there I can set just on my home base as far as easy pickable people that can be used on my home base. Let's see, so I've got a level 11 and I've got a level 10. Now when I unlock the other 3, I'll be able to use more things as I upgrade my shield in my home base. As far as the others are concerned, these are things that are going to start giving you bonuses about your base as you go along. So you've got Fire Team, EMT, Corps of Engineering, Scouting Party, Gadgeteers, Training, and the like. I mean, holy shit, the list is pretty long. So as you progress through here, it'll show you what kind of people that you are trying to job match. So as you can see, my lead survivor has a medic part of it. So I was able to get bonuses that way. These things all help when it comes to your home base and how you fight with your home base. These things are all boosts as far as it is. So you'll also notice that there's a personality match. Well, the best thing you can try to do, pretty much if you can't get all of the correct job matches, is to try to personality match them, because even though they're not the same, you'll still get a little bit of a boost. And you try to do that pretty much for every single type of defender that you're going to have, defensive squad that you're going to have, the survivor squads rather. Now, when it comes to Expedition is kind of like the set it and forget it. So I've already done one here, and I'm doing it right now. So I sent one guy off that I can no longer use until these hours are up, and he is out looking for whatever in the name of Jesus Christ this is. I have no idea. So, Defender squads, boosts for base, bonuses when you're fighting for your life at your base. Survivor squads, boosts for the base as well. So basically all these things are going to try to help you. Now, back to the Armory. This is where you'll be able to see all of your survivors. You collect them in every level that you get to. How rare those survivors are, I don't know how they're scoring that or what's going on in that direction as far as that. Defenders, this is where you get to see, of course, all those defenders. And some of it doesn't make sense because there's a bunch of them here and you'd think, well, can't I just use other ones? Well, I'll have to use them later, of course. Let's go to the collection book. The collection book is where you can basically take a double of a character or a weapon or a trap or whatever it is that you're able to collect in the game. And if you have doubles of it, basically you stick it in this book and you can get experience that will push you up to getting free stuff. So it's a really great way to get rid of doubles instead of just selling them. You can actually get experience for them. Here's where you'll be able to see all of your resources as per friends list, V-Bucks, general stuff, the loot. So when it comes to this, you'll be able to collect Founders Coins as you complete your games or you complete specific tasks, obviously giving you, they're pretty much like a loot box, right? Like you get the chance to kind of swing the piñata and hope for the best sort of thing. Apparently if you time it right, however, as far as the first and second swing go, you can actually get these things upgraded to silver and gold just by chance. Depends how they fly down, so the bigger the stakes, the higher the gift, right? Let's look at our skills. As far as the skills tree goes, it'll show you different things that you're going to be able to do as you progress, some of them being mandatory and others depending on where you want to go. You'll gain research points, as I've just collected here in the bottom right, and you'll be able to use those points as you progress through the game to be able to unlock the things that you need to do. As far as the research tree, same sort of idea. Now as I hit the escape button, you'll notice that we've got daily rewards. You can see what's coming up as far as if you play the game, and this is what I'm saying, it's got that sort of mobile feel to it. Sort of annoying for me, but I guess it keeps you coming back. So that's a good thing. Alright, how the hell do you actually go back though now? Hello? Oh, there we go. Now, I think that's just about everything we can do at the moment. Why don't we jump right in to some gameplay? So, this is a tutorial quest, so why don't we just try that one? What happened there? Okay, so this is that's the mission. I guess I gotta upgrade a guy. Let's see what happens. There we go. I win. There we go. Max level 10 at the moment, so that is as good as that character can get at the moment. And I need more nodes and more skill trees to be able to evolve this character. New mission available. Ding, ding, ding. Let's go. Alright, before we get into another mission, let's dive into the home base first, because I want you guys to be able to see that. So, I'm going to select my home base, and I want to confirm that. I want to be able to go alone on this one. Party Finder, we're going to set it to private, and we're going to go in, and as you can see, as you're going to progress through the game, it's kind of like a world tier. We're going to be able to select where we want to go. Let's go to, I'm going to collect that first. Let's go to the home base. I'll show you what I like to call the stairway to heaven. So as you can see, we're testing this game, of course, with the GTX 1080 from Asus, and we're testing using the i7 7700K from Intel. We're using 32 gigs of 2133 G-Skill Trident RGB RAM, and that's pretty much the best you can get. And we're cooling with the H100i V2 Corsair water cooler. So keep that in mind as you look at the temperatures and how everything goes.
Ready to expand.
All right, so now that we're at our base, let's take a little look around. See, let's show you what I've been doing. So as you can see here, as you go along, you'll be able to place these healing pads. Of course, they get rarer and rarer as they go along. Now this is what I'm talking about when I say defender plates. So as you come to this defender, you would have to select said defender, and this defender I would want to be likely this guy. But I don't have a shotgun to give him at the moment.
Use a shotgun.
Well, I mean I do, but I don't want to give it to him because, you know, it's my only shotgun. But so I would have to give him a weapon. There's another defender plate over here. Oh shit! Okay, that was a special ability for this character to be able to jump like that. And then I would probably put the sniper up here, and she'll be able to cover those areas very efficiently. So as you can see, all characters start out with this sort of pickaxe type weapon. And what you can do with this is how you actually would actually mine most of the resources that you're going to use in this game. So pretty much, this is a game based on the ability to pretty much create and destroy anything you want. So we'll search this. Gives us a little bit of roots. So let's just go ahead and hack this tree down here. And there you go. Try another tree here. You'll notice I'm trying to hit these circles every time. And the reason for that is because they're kind of like critical hit points, where if you hit them on those spots, you're going to be able to destroy the object a hell of a lot faster, because some of the things take a while. Alright, now as you can see, or rather maybe not see, you've got Q to be able to bring up your menu as far as the constructible items. So here we have the wall. And if we were to edit this wall, you would see that we're able to actually create different things based on what we want to do. Voila. So, we'll reset it. There you go. So, if you use the right-click button, you can choose the material that you choose to build with. You can rotate it, you know, depending on where it is or what's happening, and you can also change what you're actually going to be using. So, if you hit F2 or possibly, you know, the back button, you'll be able to bring up the menu. Whether you hit F1 or Q, I mean, it's going to bring up that menu. If you hit the back button, you'll just be easily able to bring it up. It seems to be a quick button that's pre-programmed. But at any rate, if you want to do it the lazy way, you can just rotate your scroll bar, or you can use the F buttons to choose walls, floors, stairs, and roofs. I personally have not used any roofs. And you can also lay traps. These traps need a floor to be able to be put on. So, I mean, it depends on what kind of, you know, material you want to choose to use before these zombie type things start coming in. So if you press and hold the floor button, the T button, which brings up your traps, while you're on the floor, you can select wanting to make an item. So just for the sake of this, let's make this item. So we've made this item. There we go. So now it's a wall item. And if I was going to place this item, I would need basically a full wall to be able to put it on. Well, let's take a look at it over here. There you go. So if I was going to have it, it would have to be placed on these walls as such. You know, depending on, you know, what your strategy is, depends on where you want to put them. So before we logged into the game as well, you might notice that there's a counter counting down from 115 to 112, 111. These are pretty much like little special abilities that you can gather along the way. Each one has like a different thing that it can do. Let's see. Yeah, support healthy bonus. So I mean, that's helping me. I don't have a tactical bonus. These people are helping me on my mission right now. These are giving me the bonuses that we talked about. As far as the, let's try the 6 button. So when I use that, I'm actually able to change it before I go into the level. But if there was somebody who was pretty much like 4 of these squares in any direction, they would have been affected by that, and they would have gotten a boost. So you can change weapons any way you see fit. Certain characters are going to get buffed based on what type of main weapons they use. And again, you can craft any weapon that you have the resources to make. Of course, I've got, like, fuck all. So, let's try this little stupid M80. Here you go. Just silliness, right? utter silliness. Alright, so let's take a little look around my base. Go in the door. So as you can see, I've built it in such a way that, you know, setting traps above the door and things like this, when the zombies come in, they're going to get hit by it. And believe it or not, at the current moment, the zombies really, they still try to take this out. Like, they're going to stop here. They're not just going to climb it, which is kind of interesting. And you'll have lots of time. You could do this with friends. You could do it on your own. I mean, there's just tons of opportunities. So, you know, and you can edit anything. So look, watch, I'll reset this. So now we've got a full staircase. Look, you can edit anything you want. So I'm pressing and holding. And I'm going to make the shape that I want here. There you go. So I've made lots of different ways to get up. As you can see, there's lots of room here. Some people would contest that this is absolutely ridiculous in terms of base size, but I have fun with it. There you go. So, I mean, you can see anything from here. I can hit most targets if I need to hit them. I mean, the only argument would be, like, maybe I'd have to, you know, jump up a little bit rather than, you know, sit there. You can set traps on the outside, bottom, top. Unfortunately, I don't have enough to make any more. And you can set it however you want. So the mainstay and goal here is to keep everything out of this room. You don't want anything getting near this triangle item here. The storm shield. This is like the reactor for the storm shield. And you don't want any of the zombies getting in here. So like I said, it's got a little bit of a mobile feel. So it's got that Plants vs. Zombies sort of feel. And it's also got, you know, kind of Overwatch animation going on. You know, and again, you can build anything you can think. You can build it. You can repair your walls. You can, you know, set traps, such as these, you know, on the bottom, because there's room. Why not? You could edit the wall. You say, nah, I don't want that. I want this. You know? Why not? Or you can say, no, I don't want any of that. I want this. And yes, I understand the fact that there's no friggin' up top walls makes no sense, but, you know, who cares? There's really not much else you can do, right? So I'm going to actually edit this just a little bit so you can see what's going on. I kind of like it, actually. Yeah, I'm good for that. That's good. I like it. And I can edit it even further. Look at that. I can take that wall out if I want. I can make the wall really, really strong. I can do all sorts of things. I could brick this wall up. I can do whatever I want. So without further ado, let's go look at the Stairway to Heaven, which my buddy Vanquish built for no friggin' reason at all. Yes, sir. It is the Stairway to Heaven. And the reason we call it this is oh shit. I fell down my hidey hole so that I could easily get to this if shit went down. I really should put up a sign. There we go. Alright. So, Stairway to Heaven. Let's go see what it looks like. Keep in mind, I built all of this. The only thing that was here when I started was this triangle. It's this triangle at the bottom right here. I've just made lots and lots of different things to be able to protect it and do the best that I can with it. This thing, like, and I can make this too. You know, this wasn't here this way when we started. I made the arch. So you can edit it any way you want. You could have nothing. I mean, you could just do nothing. Just fight everything and hope for the best. You know. I mean, it is pretty amazing when you consider what you can do in this game. And I think without further ado, and from the highest point with the most amount of view, oh my god, there is so many stairs. Why did we do this? It's just nonsense, right? Just nonsense. Look at how many more stairs I have. This is just ridiculous. And as you can see, I built a floor here too, just for fun. Just for a break. Just for a break. And we're at the top. Healing pad. Look at that view. What the? Oh my god! And that brings us to a new point. So, all of these items in my slot lost a little bit of durability. The reason for this is because you can make as many of them as you want. We could choose to respawn in 30 seconds and start here, or we could use up one of our lives and resurrect right here. I'm going to choose to use one just for shits, just to show you what that is. As we go along here, you'll notice that there are other items that we'll be able to craft as we go along. Let's get into a mission so that we can actually start doing something here. And the reason we're going through this sort of like end mission sort of thing is that you could start the shield expansion anytime and actually expand your shield so that you could have more room to deal with, more resources to mine and craft, all those types of things, right? So let's get into what I'm going to say is our first official mission as part of this tutorial. You'll notice the load times really aren't that bad either, right? Alright, let's go into this one. So right now we're playing this mission right here, which has a 3 skull difficulty. It's recommended for 5 power. I'm currently holding 12. And as you can see here, you can also edit your banner. I have some of the founders' symbols and icons here, so I mean, you know, as you progress, you'll be able to make up your own type of thing. You can also name your base, and again, like I was talking about, these items here, they're called your gadgets. Sorry, I didn't have the name for that earlier. So your gadgets are those couple things that can help you personally or other people. Let's see what happens. Oh, I'm going to change this. Escape. Ooh, we're gonna have to cancel this. Hang on. I want to get some peeps in here. Okay. Let's do this thing. Let's do it. Gonna do it. Let's go. Alright, so we've got some people. Let's just launch this bitch. So, ride the lightning. Collect blue goo. Research the zone and complete the secondary objective. Deposit at Lars Van, sorry, and fortify and defend, as per. Mm, 7 gigs of RAM even in this. I mean, that's a lot. It's starting to show you that, you know, if you want to run on certain stuff, it's gonna take a little bit of time. I'll go ahead and I'll do everybody a favor here, though. Just before we start, I'm going to run through all the sort of, you know, presets that we have here. We'll apply it. So, you know, we've still got our grass. We've still got a lot of really good views on high. And I'm instantly hitting like 130 frames per second. I mean, things still look really, really beautiful, I would say. Let's go down to medium. Apply. Okay, we lost the grass on the preset, but it still looks beautiful. I mean, could you not play this game and still enjoy it? I mean, if you had to. I don't know if that grass is really going to cause you much of an issue, but something to be thought at, I suppose, or thought about at any given moment. You know, as you can see, it's not too hard to play the game as far as that. Let's go to low. Let's just say you got nothing going for you. You know, I mean, this is pretty bad. But I mean, it's still not terrible. I mean, you could play it, and you could enjoy it. You know, and you have to understand too that we're playing, you know, while recording. Oops, I don't want to shoot that chick. Oh, no! No. Okay, so I'm gonna press and hold R to try to make some ammo, and I got nothing. So melee time. Gonna save this woman. Oh God, please no. My goodness. This is not one of those situations where we have to defend a base. This is just us trying to do somebody a solid here. Oh dear Lord. As you can see, the game runs extremely well where it's at. Let's crank it back up to, like, epic. Motion blur off, show grass on. There you go. I mean, the motion blur really isn't worth what it's worth, right? There you go, I got some items. Alright, so even on Ultra, I mean, we're still getting 120 frames. And I mean, the difference was 20 frames just about, even with recording. So I think everybody's going to do really well here. So, I mean, let me get into some of this here. I mean, so if there's an object that I cannot get to, let's just say, oh God, someone left the game. He is a poo-poo. So let's just say I need to get up there. I can build my way up if I have to. And I can even change what type of materials I choose to use. Look at that, I just made myself something there. This is all me. Oh god, no. So as you can see, it can get pretty high octane depending on the mission that you're going to do. There's no way of stopping it, unfortunately. There we go. Oh dear. Smoking. Alright, and again, if there's any... Oh, shit. Who else is around here? Oh, there we go. So if anybody else is around... We found an anomaly. So if anything else is around that I need to get to, of course, I can just, you know, do whatever I want. I can... Look, I want to know what's behind this wall. I'm just going to take the wall out. And then, you know, if I hate the wall, I just put one back. So there you go, look. And then I'm like, nah, I don't even like this. I'm just going to put one back up. No problem. I mean, it's going to cost you obviously more than you start with. But, you know, the point is that you can get to anything you need to get to in this game. There is no such thing as I can't reach it. You just have to get there. What else do I have? Pistol? Let's try the pistol. Oh, here we come. So as you can see, we're kind of sitting at a nice and easy 50 degrees, and we're sitting on about 39% CPU usage. Have some fun with these traps. See how they're getting stuck? Whoa, he threw something at me. There you go. Gonna collect the materials. There we go. That was fun. And as you progress, you'll notice that it'll teach you how to make certain things. Layout for a radio tower. So let's try to actually build this stupid thing. Be very careful what you decide to make. There you go. Oh, that was dumb. I gotta figure this out. Seems I don't have the rest of the building materials. Well, that's fine. I'll join my other mates. Anyway, if I had been able to finish that thing, at least with the help of somebody else, it will actually do us some good in the end, because it will actually allow us to see some of the other things coming, such as zombies, hordes, or secrets that we don't know where are. What in the name? You know, I always wondered how the hell those work. Blue goo. That's the only thing I don't like, is there's a lot of shared loot in this game. Oh, looks like we've got zombies up top. Let's get it done. There's giant bullshit in my way. Oh, balls. Nice. Getting it done. Bingo. All right, there we go. See if they're ready to start this machine. Okay, so there's a survivor. There's a survivor over there somewhere. You bitch! Holy shit! $75%, huh? Got a survivor. Oh, jangles. Getting it fucking done. Oh, bitch! Oh, we didn't have enough. Only had enough for a little bit. Where the hell are they? Oh.
Add blue glow to prepare for liftoff.
Yeah, looks like somebody else has located the area. There we go. All right, so let's see if we're ready to start. Oh shit, looks like they may have already started. Let's get up to the point. Okay, what in the name of Lord? Alright, let's check the map. What in the name of... Alright. Holy! What is all that? One day left to finish the bonus. Owie! There doesn't seem to really be a melee button in this game, so keep that in mind. Got that a lot faster. so used to being able to just make everything I need. Usually wasting. Alright, that looks shitty. Oh, I really... okay. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put a trap right fucking here because I know... there's gonna be something. Yeah, that'll slow him down. Because when it comes out, it's gonna go hard. Alright, let's see if we're ready to start this thing.
Wait a second.
Oopsie.
Hello, my gorgeous and lovely friend.
Ooh, that's interesting. Ah, that'll do me perfect. Traps. There you go. The traps. Now where in the name of God does the blue goo go? Yes, you see all these things are getting a power up right now from someone's special ability that they were using. Might be able to make some more traps with this. Have they not started yet? I wonder if they're ready to start this thing. This is getting crazy.
Our fort's under attack?
There we go, I'm coming. Uh-oh. How is this not working right now? Well, I guess I'll go to these other areas and see what happens first. As you can see, you run out of stamina every once in a bit. It says deposit blue goo, so I mean, what could possibly be going on around here? Oh, you bitch balls.
And we're back for as long as we're back. I promised you some good news, and I intend to deliver before the generators die.
Oh, we got a buzzer. Get away.
Caught off guard
Owie, owie,
by the
ow.
storm, but someone out there knew this was coming.
Fort's taken
Nice.
on hostage. Storm data has been updated on your mini-map. Build defenses around the van.
Oh shit.
Flip the switch when you're ready.
You finally decided to start it, did you? Okay, let's get back to it. We're gonna defend the van for 2 minutes,
Defend the van.
and then we're good to go.
We've got a bonus in play.
I'm just gonna go back and defend and hope for the best. Well, we got 3 people so far. We've gotten 3 glues. Haven't done much in the way of resource gatherers. Hey dear, 1 second. Doing a tutorial. Whoa, run away! Bye, dear. Ah! Good lord! Oh god. There we go. Coming in. Bingo. I got you.
We're taking damage, guys.
And you can also repair. So let's do that. Seconds. Holy. done. Seconds. As you can see, it can get a little intense. Oh, here they come. Boom! Boom! Whoa! Boom! Bingo.
I think we'll need a little more blue glow. Add blue glow and get ready to defend the van. Flip the switch when you're ready.
A little more blue glow, you say? Like, what are these blue glow spots? Ah, there we are.
Check your map for
Bojangles.
Activate final launch sequence when you're ready. Defend the van. We've got a bonus in play. Hey, we can still fast.
Ah! Need to beat it. Gonna have to go on the other side. Ow! Not very nice. So you can see the red dots as they come in. They're not too hard to track. Oh, gotta go. Nice. You just got to see a trap take out an enemy. That was good. Really good. Oh God, why? Not good. Oh no! As I said, you can make your way back up. Fuck this shit.
Hang on.
Alright, here I come.
Look out. Force under attack.
Don't you run away from me. I would say the van is more than protected. Oh, I don't have it. Nice.
Easy does it.
I'll hang in. Ah! Come over your face. Wow. Ah. Keep getting hit. Chimone. Let's go. Oh, I'm going for you.
Launch in 3, 2, 1. Liftoff!
Nice. We did it.
Good job,
Defended for
Steve.
gold. Well done.
That's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. Quick, someone airbrush that on Velvet.
Boom.
Godspeed, Lars.
We did it.
King of Olympus died
So
for Germany.
that was the glitch tech tutorial of Fortnite early access. Let us know what you think in the comments. Give it a thumbs up if you loved it, thumbs down if you hated it. Let me know what I could be doing better. Of course, you know, I'm always looking to improve the quality of my stream and of my videos. So thanks again everyone for tuning in. I hope you got a really good rundown of the game, and I hope it's you know, something that kind of make or breaks your decision. You know, everything you've seen here today is pretty much how it goes for every kind of you know, gameplay style you could play in here, and it just keeps getting better and better. It just keeps going on like that. So, you know, bingo, well done. So this has been Glitch Tech, signing off.